Across our country, the communities that Geico helps ensure are the same places where our families live, learn, and play. We provide affordable auto insurance and great customer service, but we also accept our responsibility to do more, to give back, and to be an active and an involved presence within those communities. Geico Cares is how we foster that connection. Through Geico Cares, our associates donate thousands of volunteer hours and raise millions of dollars each year to support local communities across the country where we do business. You'll see Geico associates involved in our communities, whether it be putting together care packages for the homeless, lending a hand in community food banks, or teaching kids at the local Boys and Girls Clubs. Giving back to the community is all part of being a good corporate citizen and is one of the things that makes us proud to work for Geico.
And here from Geico is the Vice President for Public Affairs, Rynthia Rost.
I like that music. Buenas tardes. Me llamo Rynthia Rost. So, on behalf of Geico, a company that values diversity in all of its forms, I'd like to express our admiration and respect for the League of United Latin American Citizens and extend our very best wishes to the organizers of your 90th annual convention and to all of those participating in the events. I represent a company that has stood the test of time for over 80 years, so we understand what it takes to last that long. To get to 8 decades, let alone 9, and any organization has to succeed on many levels. It must consistently deliver value to its constituents. It must adapt to changing times and realities in the marketplace. It must have an unwavering commitment to meeting the needs of its members, whatever those needs may be. LULAC has clearly succeeded on all these fronts, and we at Geico wish you nothing but continued success today and in the decades to come. On a point of personal privilege, there's a Latina in this room who I must celebrate. Her name is Miriam Freeborn. She's over here at table 8, and she's taught me everything that I need to know about being a success at Geico. She came to this country at 7 years of age from El Salvador. She lived in a dirt roof thatched hutch. But her mother and her father knew that America was a place of promise. And right now, today, 35 years at Geico, she is the systems manager at our corporate plaza office. She is an original, yes, give her a round of applause. She was the person that I came to when I got to Geico 25 years ago, who said, Rynthia, we need to celebrate diversity. Rynthia, we need to establish a pipeline for women to come into this organization and become leaders of this organization. And, of course, she became one of those individuals. Miriam, thank you very much. A Latina to celebrate.
Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Erin Rich, Krunkel, and I have the honor and privilege of being here representing Herbalife Nutrition and to be able to learn and share with this amazing group of leaders and all of the women leaders in this room. Oh, goodness. Over the last couple of days, I have had the privilege of being able to share and sit and talk with amazing LULACers. And I want to say congratulations on all the work you do and your 90 years of tireless, critical work for our communities and our country. As a leading voice for issues impacting Latino community and families, we are so proud to support your work on both a local and national level, especially at a time where the needs are urgent and pervasive. At Herbalife Nutrition, we know that small business owners and business leaders, those who are willing and daring to embrace their entrepreneurial spirit to build something completely their own, is the vision of the American dream. And at the heart of this are our Latina leaders. By 2024, there will be more than 14 million Latinas in our country's workforce, and this is growing. It is not stopping or slowing. It is our responsibility and our commitment to ensure that Latinos and all those looking have the tools, resources, ability, and opportunity to continue to be successful business owners and leaders. We see this firsthand in our own community, and we are continually inspired by our almost 800,000 independent distributors in the United States, many of whom are immigrants, and many of whom are these influential and pivotal Latina leaders. I would like to share a couple words with you from them on what these opportunities mean for these leaders, for their families, and for their communities. And our work together with LULAC ensures that they will continue to have spaces to thrive. But before I leave you, I want to share about a conversation I've had recently that I'm taking away with me, that now, here is a time to celebrate and refresh, to know that your work changes lives, and you are not alone. We are with you. On a personal note, I am leaving changed, with a renewed fire for what it means to not only be a partner, but an ally. As we look to the future, we are excited for the possibilities that only an organization like LULAC can forge, and together further empower the strength of the voice of the Latino community and the next generations of Latina leaders. Cheers to the next 90 years.
I've been with Herbalife for 17 years, and it's the best decision that I have ever made. It was the first time that I was going to be working for myself, so it was a little bit hard, but at the same time, I like the idea of being somebody that inspires our community. I think it's a good example for my kids.
Asistir a los eventos, a las capacitaciones, me hizo sentir segura, me hizo sentir confiada y poco a poco empecé a aprender y a comprender mejor este negocio.
You know, when I worked for corporate America, there was limitation as far as when I could do the things that I wanted to do. And the nice thing that I've seen with Herbalife Nutrition is that I'm my own boss. I get to set the schedule. I get to set the goals that I want to achieve.
Herbalife Nutrition has allowed me the opportunity to spend time with my son and be a present mother. So it gives me that freedom to be able to plan things and go. Everywhere that I am, I can work my business.
Muchas gracias. Buenas tardes a todos. Miami, I heard a Miami out there. Woo, yay. All right, buenas tardes a todos. Un poquito más de ánimo acá. Okay, let's go. Mi nombre es Elisa Juarez y estoy orgullosa de representar a Target hoy en este lindo evento. It is a privilege to be part of this extraordinary day. On behalf of our Target team, we are honored to sponsor today's lunch, so we hope you are enjoying it. Wanted to give a quick shout out to, not to us, but to all of our servers and wait staff who are working. Just give them a huge recognition for all the work they've done. They have been putting on this event, working crazy long hours. I've had the opportunity to speak to some of them, so thank you very much for your service. I want to give a special thanks to Domingo Garcia and Cindy Benavides and everyone at LULAC for all of the incredible work that you've been doing. Anyone go to the town hall last night? It was incredible. So thank you very much for all of your work to put that off. I'm really excited to be here for an event that is filled with purpose and inspiration and action, and I think last night was a testament to that. Thank you to all the other sponsors who are here today. Thank you for the work that you are doing in your local communities every day, trabajando juntos, invirtiendo en nuestras comunidades. Today we're gathered to celebrate the many contributions of Latinas who are breaking barriers and blazing new trails for all of us. Women like Dolores Tames from Council 2, Yolanda Rodriguez and Rachel Solis from Council 4484. We'll be honoring them today based on their service and civic engagement. I'd also like to recognize our team members from Target. We have a few women leaders who are joining us from communities here in Milwaukee. So thank you very much for your service and showing up every day for your team and your guests and your community. Being here today representing Target is a particularly special privilege. My father is Mexican and immigrated to the United States with my mom for a job opportunity. I was born and raised, like some of you, in a bilingual, bicultural household. And looking back, I was extremely lucky to have been raised in Miami, as was said earlier, a city that is diverse by default. And from a young age, I had the opportunity to see Latinos y Latinas in positions of leadership, elected officials, presidents of banks, lawyers, doctors, teachers, seeing people from a spectrum of backgrounds who had a very strong and loud voice in our community really shaped the way that I see the world. Our voice mattered, and I saw how using it brought positive change to the communities in which I lived. Now, as part of my role on Target's corporate social responsibility team, I have the privilege of engaging directly with community members across the country. I spend time listening and learning about these issues that are directly impacting them and their families. And then our teams work thoughtfully to show up and respond to their concerns in a way that is relevant and meaningful to them. One of the initiatives that came from our listening is our partnership with the United States Soccer Foundation. Target teams across the country work closely with the foundation and local community leaders to choose the perfect location for each play space, ensuring that they are built to serve local families, often in the communities where they don't have access to a play area within miles of their home. And then we add a few personal touches. Unique artwork designed by local artists, picnic tables, trash cans, and benches made from recycled Target plastic bags. The result is a beautiful, safe place to play on. And I'd like to share with you a quick video of one of these families from Chicago. So please hear it from Aidan and his mama.
My name is Aiden Margio. I love playing soccer, but it's just hard to find a good place to play here.
Well, soccer does run in the family. It's very nice to see that Aiden fell in love with soccer as much as I did. Having a new pitch for the community will do wonders. This is just the beginning of something so amazing. I always tell Aiden to dream big, and now with the help of Target, my boy can go as far as he wants to go.
Through this initiative, we're not only building safe places for kids to play, but we're bringing joy to families, supporting communities, and helping create the next generation of leaders on and off the field. I think we've seen a little bit of this with the Women's World Cup that just happened, so we continue to inspire them. On behalf of everyone at Target, thank you to LULAC for all of your leadership and passion. To everyone else, please enjoy the rest of this convention.